Welcome to Gil and Jek's water cooler movie reviews. After the surprising lack of success we found from our first review, we've decided to do another.
Cheap bastards, too damned good to watch our reviews.
Yes. Well, you did bring a lot of suck to the table, Gil.
Don't go giving me none of that yarble. You just stay on track, Jek. What are we reviewing today?
The Muppets.
No.
Does that mean you didn't like the Muppets, Gil?
No.
What kind of soulless creature doesn't like the Muppets?
You know damned well they ain't up to no good. It ain't but a giant government conspiracy to get folks all passive so they'll buy cars and houses and TVs and medical supplies. The type of nonsense they don't want or need.
You think people do not need medical supplies?
Well, some of them do, but not them people with diabetes. They just making it all up. They just need to stop eating so much damned candy.
Gil, I have diabetes.
Oh. Well. I didn't mean you, per se. What tripe did you say we was reviewing again?
The Muppets.
It was terrible. It gave me a hernia and made me irritable. I did not like that Jack Black was in the movie. That felt forced. I did not feel they treated Rolf with enough respect. I did not feel Amy Adams was properly utilized. I felt the musical numbers were heavily forced, and the fourth wall jokes too plentiful. They tried too hard and they failed too hard.
I completely disagree with you, Gil.
Quiet, Jek. I ain't done.
Interrupting is rude.
I felt the cameos were forced and I felt the ending dragged on far too long. Not to mention there were too many ugly children in the theater. What is it with kids these days? They are so damned ugly. It's embarrassing.
They're children, Gil. That's very rude. I fear you have no soul. That is probably why you disliked the Muppets.
I'm going to key your car later tonight, Jek.
The Muppets is an absolutely delightful movie. The musical numbers are catchy and just make you feel alive. Acting is light and fun and it's great to see the Muppets again. It was just a fun-filled extravaganza fit for the entire family. I loved it, my daughter loved it, and my granddaughter loved it. It's that lovable.
I do not share your enthusiasm about this movie, Jek.
I gathered that.
This is one of those movies where I would have been happier if the bad guy won at the end. A lot like how the Grinch stole Christmas, if I'm being honest with you. The bad guy here, played by Chris Cooper, he just had the right attitude. They got him right. But then they did a bad thing and made him lose. And that ain't right, Jek. It ain't right for the bad guys to be losing all the time. It ain't fair. The movie ain't fair and the Muppets ain't fair. There were some good explosions though.
Well, I guess we will have to agree to disagree because I downright loved it. I give the picture an 8 out of 10.
I didn't give it no 8 out of 10.
I understand, Gil. That was my rating. What would you rate this movie? Out of 10?
A turkey. A damned turkey. No more, no less.
Well, I won't argue with it one, so there you have it, folks. The Muppets. An 8 out of 10 from me, Jek, and a turkey out of 10 from Gil. Another delightful day in review from Gil and Jek's water cooler movie reviews. Tune in next time.
Cheap bastards.